Temperatures currently in El Cajon at 88 degrees, but tomorrow it gets even hotter. Plus, we have the threat of fire weather coming up. We'll break down all the warnings for you today. Now, this basically is a risk level of a category 1 out of 4, at least according to the Forest Service. So it does look like the chance of fires growing fairly quickly exists. With that, temperatures already a little bit warm in Poway at 86 degrees. Hard to believe these values are going to jump another 5 degrees for tomorrow, pretty much across the county. Winds only 4 miles per hour, but those winds are going to increase as well with those Santa Ana conditions really kicking on in. High pressure just blanketed over Southern California and the entire West Coast. And with that, we get those nice offshore flow with those winds coming in out over toward the mountains. They compress, they heat things up as they travel a little bit further out over toward the ocean. The humidity values tomorrow at around noon, you can see them about 10% in Lakeside. So that's a concern for us anytime it drops below 15%. When we get to Thursday, still under that red flag warning, but starting to notice the humidity values coming up a little bit in Mira Mesa and out over toward La Mesa. Temperatures, though, are going to continue to rise. Watch this. 1 o'clock tomorrow, 94 in Mira Mesa. That's at your lunch hour. The coast in Encinitas, you'll be at 87 degrees. It does look like days. The temperatures will peak on Wednesday, so Thursday trying to cool down, but still well above the norm. Continuing into the lower 90s for El Cajon as well as into Lakeside and downtown at about 86 degrees. We don't only have fire weather, we have high waves to contend with as well. We'll talk about that. To 55 miles per hour, and that's going to last through Thursday at around 1 o'clock. Current gusts, though, staying at about 27 into Alpine, 25 for you in Ramona. Temperature-wise, with those winds, we're still noticing them on the hot side. 88 degrees currently in El Cajon, and you can see downtown, you're on into the upper 70s. Broad look what's happening across the country. A little bit of rain making its way throughout New England. They could see anywhere from around 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Another round of rain also beginning to take place out over toward the Pacific Northwest. Washington could see anywhere from 1 inch, possibly 1/10 of an inch of rain as well. For us, though, when we focus in on those winds, by 10 o'clock tonight, when you meet me back here for CW6 News at 10, we'll continue to be talking about those winds out over toward inland areas, but it's tomorrow morning they begin to peak closer to about 41-mile-per-hour gusts. 7-day forecast with those winds, we usher in the heat, 89 degrees tomorrow. That'll be the hottest day for the coast, inland area.